I made my video for my 12-week plan for how I'm going to become my favorite version of myself. And I wanted to create with you guys the strategies for how I'm going to accomplish these goals. Planning strategically and smartly is very, very critical to achieving our goals. So let's do this together. Planning my day in my calendar. This seems like it's super simple, and this is where life tends to get in our way because I work a very dynamic job where I can work for 2 hours here and I'll go to the gym and then I'll work for 4 hours. So I want to make sure that my day is very structured, but also allows for me to be me because I tend to multitask, I tend to bounce around, and I work efficiently this way. What I've done is I've assessed the last week or so based off of my schedule and my calendar that I currently have. So I already put in my calendar meetings and like appointments that I have. And I've just kind of assessed, okay, where are situations where I'm doing multiple things at a time that I really just want to be more singularly focused? What are things that I am not getting done that I want to be getting done? And what I am going to begin doing is planning my days accordingly. So I'm going to be planning my gym time, my hour alone quietly. I'm going to be including travel time. I'm going to be including my work time so that my calendar looks super full, but actually has quite a few moments of stillness and quietness where there's like, I want to plan, nothing to plan. That is my goal for my calendar. Be trying something new. So what I've done is I've created a list of the new things that I want to try, and I'm going to put in my calendar to either schedule that or to put it on my calendar to actually do that new thing every single week. Most of my screen time comes from my social media use, which I'm sure a lot of us can sympathize with that. I have implemented an app called OneSec. I will put it in the description below, so if you guys are interested in downloading it, it's been super useful. It tracks how many opens you have every 24 hours, and then you can delay either 3 seconds, 6 seconds, or 10 seconds before opening Instagram before a prompt comes up and asks if you want to continue to use Instagram or not. To accomplish this goal, I'm going to be using that app and then just being more mindful of when I pick up my phone. There's also a lot of things that I do on my phone while I'm at the gym, like I'll shop on Amazon or I'll scroll on Pinterest, and I don't really need to be doing that. So I could implement one day for those as well. But for right now, I'm just gonna be more mindful and see how that goes. I go to the gym pretty much every day, whether it's just to do cardio or whether it's to weightlift. So I actually don't anticipate having problems with this. However, I shared in my video of what my goals are that I have problems with this when I travel. We are leaving for Medellin on Wednesday, so I'm going to have to put in my calendar the activities that I want to do that induce sweat. So whether this is an at-home Pilates workout, whether this is a YouTube video that I follow, or if this is just going for a walk or going to a local gym. But ultimately, this is just scheduling it in my day and actually doing it. Okay, this next one is the absolute hardest for me. And it's currently 1:35 in the afternoon on Monday, and I've already consumed my 25 grams of sugar, which is insane if you think about it. I did some research about this, which if you are interested in your health at all, I highly recommend doing some research on sugar intake. And specifically, this is 25 grams of additional sugar, so like processed sugar, not fruits or natural sugars. My 25 grams of sugar already this morning has come from my coffee creamer, from a Rice Krispie treat I ate before going to the gym, and there was something else that I ate. Oh, I ate a little, like these little thin cookies that are so good. Oh my god, they're so good. So that's my 25 grams for the sugar today. So if I'm gonna stick to this, I can't eat any more processed sugar for the day. I just have to be so mindful of where my sugar is coming from, measuring my sugar, because this is not to restrict my diet. This is simply to reduce the amount of processed foods that I'm eating. Did you know that in Honey Nut Cheerios there's 12 grams of sugar per bowl? That's just insane. Okay, moving on. I make a decent amount of income where this is feasible and not restricting at all of my budget, but also I currently spend more than 20% of my income. I'd say it's close to like 30% of my income. In order to do this, I'm going to be making a list of things that I'm wanting to buy so that I can kind of reference that list before I make an impulse purchase. Because there are some larger purchases that I want to be making that I haven't been making because I don't want to see that number on my credit card statement. But if I'm going to be spending my money wisely, then I am more prepared to make bigger purchases because it's put into my budget and I know exactly how much I'm spending. I'm being very intentional about this. I tried to do this yesterday and I found that I kept getting really distracted. So I think, I shouldn't say I think. In order to accomplish this goal, it's going to be on my calendar. And at first, it's just going to be me sitting in quietness. I might be doing a meditation. I might start incorporating more reading. But ultimately, this just needs to be an hour alone. Maybe even I begin painting. But the hour alone here is to figure out where I should be spending my time, especially when I'm alone. Because I think that spending your time alone in quietness, this is when you're able to see where your life is going on track, where you might be off track. This is personally where I get a lot of creative ideas. And so in order to execute on this and make sure that I do it every single day, I just need to put it in my calendar. And again, just like my sweat-induced activity, I just need to do it. I also created a Notion dashboard to be checking off every single day to keep myself accountable. I can share this with you guys. If you're interested, just comment below if this is something that you want. But this is what I'm gonna be using to track my progress. And like I said, at the end of this week, I'm going to be sharing kind of a vlog of how this is all going and my thoughts and little adjustments that I've been making. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next vlog video. Bye.